Chris, can you provide us with a brief introduction to the Certificate in Terrorism Studies?
Certainly, the Certificate in Terrorism Studies from the University of St Andrews and from IBC Academy at Informa was the first academic course in the world that addressed the important issue of terrorism. Terrorism is now seen as one of the most significant concerns to government, security services and to the public. Particularly over the last 10 to 15 years, we've seen some of the atrocities such as 9/11, Bali, 7/7 in London, and many other events around the world. The Centre for the Study of Terrorism and Political Violence at the University of St Andrews is Europe's oldest academic department for the study of terrorism and allied matters. The faculty is internationally renowned for academic research and teaching on these subjects.
Chris, being a distance learning programme, the course is obviously extremely flexible. Can you tell us a little bit more about the structure of the programme?
Yeah, the course is delivered as online e-learning. It's accessible for anywhere in the world that a participant has access to the internet. And students have a choice of different modules that they can study, so they can customise the course to their requirements. It's designed to be delivered over a 16-week period, but the course has flexibility built into it because obviously a lot of participants have operational issues to consider, and their workload can vary enormously.
The programme is internationally renowned for its cutting-edge content. Could you tell us a little bit more about the topics and issues addressed on the programme?
The modules deliver the leading educational insights into the issues behind terrorism, both from a general perspective and from particular operational requirements. Some of the general modules include key issues in terrorism, terrorist ideologies, modus operandi of terrorist groups, and international policing policy. And then special operational modules address topics including aviation and maritime terrorism, critical infrastructure protection, and the hot topics at the moment of cyber terrorism and radicalisation.
Chris, what would you say are the unique elements of the programme that make it sort of stand out as the #1 course on this topic?
Well, the course was the first course that was available to actually study terrorism as an academic subject, and being delivered by e-learning, it's actually open to everybody around the world who works in the subject area to gain an understanding of the fundamental issues that they're having to deal with. The University of St Andrews is obviously a world-renowned centre, and they're carrying out research and academic study into the topic, which feeds into the course to ensure it stays up to date and is delivering cutting-edge information to professionals who are involved in ensuring the safety of society.
Can you tell us a little bit about the typical type of student that undertakes the programme?
We've had over 3,500 students now take the course, representing over 75 countries. And these students typically come from a military background, either where they are serving personnel or they're looking towards their future career move. We also have contingency planners, emergency services who are responding to incidents, and the private sector, either where they are private security guards or they have some role in a commercial organisation addressing terrorism issues. Basically, anybody that has a role addressing the terrorism threat is very welcome to take the course. We also have some military units and police forces who put substantial group bookings onto the programme.
What would you say are the real take-home benefits one would gain as a result of studying the programme?
Well, there's many benefits from studying the programme, but the key one is that by building a detailed knowledge, awareness and understanding of how and why terrorist organisations target governments and the private sector allows you to address your risk strategies and to counter that. And we have to be honest, unfortunately, that the threat from terrorism is not reducing, it is changing, but we must be able to counter this threat.
Chris, in summary, what would be your advice to someone currently considering signing up for the programme?
Well, I'd recommend they download the course prospectus because that provides detailed information about the course content and how the course is studied. The course has 3 intakes per year, so there's plenty of opportunities for people to enrol. And also it's a safe choice for students that wish to study the subject because they gain access to world-renowned tutors, and at the end of the course they gain the certificate from the University of St Andrews.